Opportunity fire, yes! Finally, the tables have turned. Where is the enemy? There he is. Oh, we're going full auto on this mofo. Do it! Oh, you missed every shot. You suck. Alright, use up all your action points. Do it again. Oh my god. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are checking out a ZX Spectrum and DOS classic known as Laser Squad. We're going to start with the ZX Spectrum because Laser Squad was first produced for the ZX Spectrum. Then we're going to check out the DOS version, which came out 4 years later and was, I think, produced by another company in contract to the original developers. So we'll get to see how things have improved for Laser Squad over the 4 years. We're going to play with the keyboard, actually. I usually play with the joystick on these ZX Spectrum and Commodore 64 and Amigas and all that. But I thought, you know, when I was a kid growing up, I didn't really actually have a joystick. I played a lot of games purely on the keyboard, so I decided I would do that, at least for the ZX Spectrum version. We're going with one player, because it's just old Gaming J here. Which level? 1, 2, 3, or 1 to 4? Well, I guess 1? I don't really know what it was asking me there, if it was asking me missions, or if it was asking me difficulty. So that's you know, we have to actually, like, sift through the armor for that. So, here it is. The beginning of... Oops. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. This is the beginning of the game in Laser Squad. You have a squad of soldiers, and you get to pimp them out with equipment. And... okay, sure. Oh, that costs money. I see. So many credits. I have, you know, so much money or whatever that I can spend on these guys. Let's go with level 3. Ooh, we're losing money here. 2. And you know what? Private Turner, he's going to be unarmored. So we're going to have to keep that guy secure. We have different weapons that we can buy. Oops. Like a Marsec autogun, a sniper rifle, a Marsec pistol, a laser gun, a heavy laser gun, a rocket launcher, a grenade, a dagger, and clips. So let's go ahead. Okay, we're going to give this guy... we'll give this guy an auto gun. Wait. To end selection. I don't want to end selection. There we go. Okay, we give him an auto gun. Now we need to give him some ammo. Which... there we go. So I think the auto gun is like a big heavy machine gun. Now what we need to do... how about we go with the laser gun? And then we need some laser ammo. That was a L50. So I guess as you become more familiar with this game, you would know what all these different things are and what they do. I'm kind of winging it, but we're going to try out a few variety of weapons here. Rocket launcher, sniper rifle. Ah, hell, we'll give someone a sniper rifle. Why not? Then we need rifle ammo. It's actually, it's a pretty intuitive control system, I should say here. So I'm playing this on a keyboard. What's kind of weird is that... did I skip over the rifle clip? I think I did. Right, there it is. What's kind of weird about this game is that you don't use the arrow keys. To go up and down, you use Q and A, and to go left and right, you use O and P, and spacebar fires. A bizarre system. I've never seen it before in any game, but as I use it, it's actually not terrible because it makes you use both hands on the keyboard, and it puts fire, the spacebar button, sort of right at easy access point for both thumbs. So, I don't know, it's weird, but it's kind of interesting. It's also kind of charming in a way. Oh, we're going to give Turner a rocket launcher, by the way. Let's do this. He's going to blow shit up. But it's kind of endearing in that it's such an old... oh, we only have enough... he only has one rocket. Okay, we're going to have to give him something else. Is there like a dagger? I think I saw a dagger here. We'll give him a dagger and a grenade. How about that? Oh, I don't even have enough money for that. Well, okay, well, good enough. I would say that's pretty good. We got a heavy machine gun, we got a laser gun, we got a sniper rifle, a heavy laser gun, and a rocket launcher with a knife. So he's going to get one good shot with that rocket, then he's going to have to run in up close and, like, knife guys. We'll see how this works. I forget what I was saying before I got distracted there on my tangent of talking about the weapons. Anyway, okay, this is Laser Squad. This is actually, by the way, Laser Squad is not necessarily a sequel, but the developer of Laser Squad made a game before Laser Squad called Rebel Star, I think, which is very similar to the concept of Laser Squad, only not as advanced. And guess what? The creator also went ahead and created a little game called XCOM. So if this game is going to look familiar to you, and you're thinking, boy, this gameplay looks like something I've seen before, guess what? You might be thinking of XCOM. So we're going to deploy our squad here. And what should we do? Should we save? I never save in these games. Oh, that was very easy. Okay. Fire to continue. So we have our assassin squad, which is us, and the droid squad. We have to go and kill the other team. I believe we might have to assassinate an important leader or something. If we actually had the manual handy, we could go look it up. But I'm going to select old private here. So you go left and right and then just forward to move. It's actually very intuitive. Now for anyone who's ever played XCOM, you will understand how this game is working here. So when you select a soldier here, you have these things called APs. Those are action points. And things like turning cost action points. Things like moving cost action points. Things like shooting cost action points. So basically, anything you want to do on your turn, you have to use up some action points. And I'm not using all my action points. You may be wondering why. And the reason is because once my turn is over, the enemy's going to start running around. And if they run in front of one of my guys and he has free action points, he will totally fire his weapon at the enemy, which is pretty damn handy, actually. If I use up all my action points, though, and an enemy walks around a corner, he's just going to gun all my guys down because they have no action points to defend themselves. So you can use all your action points if you just want to, like, run. But, you know, if you get caught, you're in trouble. So we're kind of moving out in a squad, very deliberate, very slow. We may, if somebody has to run for it, they're going to use all their action points to get the hell out of Dodge. But for now, we're playing it very tactically. And now the enemy moves. So this is a tactical war game that was kind of unlike anything else when it came out. I mean, it was like Rebel Star, but I mean, I guess we could say Rebel Star was unlike anything else when it came out. And this is really the sequel or the successor to Rebel Star. Intuitive controls, this action point system, very neat maps, by the way. Can we just look at the map for a bit? Back in 1988 when this came out, I mean, look, you can like explore a whole building. For some reason, I was always fascinated by the idea of video games to let you simulate like the real world, you know? Like you'd play games like Q*bert or Whizball. They're like in these abstract worlds that are, you know, they're fun, and Mario, they're interesting, but they're not the real world. This really looks like we're going into an office building. We're going to start some trouble. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Can we then open? Yeah, look. So intuitive. Okay, now this guy's running out of action points, so he's going to get out of the way of the door. He's probably going to get killed, but we'll see what we can do to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, this guy, he's going to kind of guard that way. And this guy. Now, this is totally reminding me of XCOM, by the way. So, for any of you who've never played XCOM, UFO Defense or Enemy Unknown, it depends what country you're in. I think it was Enemy Unknown in the States and UFO Defense in England, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. It's the same game. But for any of you who've played that, that is a game that has a combat system very similar to this. But that game also mixes, not only do you have to equip your squad, you also have a base where you have to like research technology and like interrogate aliens that you capture, and you have to like build ships to shoot aliens down stuff. And actually, XCOM is one of my favorite games. I will be playing that for my Saturday afternoon gaming series at some point. Probably not near this video, though, just because there's too many games on my docket to play. But definitely that will be coming at some point. When it does, we'll have some good old reminiscing to do about the day that I kicked butt or lost significantly at Laser Squad. I will see which one it is. Uh-oh, there's an enemy. Okay, so I see an enemy. So let's go to the scanner and see what we got going on here. Oh, he's down there. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. There's a whole bunch of droids on the left side of the map, kind of behind us, I think. Do you see those flashing X's? That is trouble. Okay, so let's turn, and let's end our move. And we'll take this guy. Wait, Select him. Okay, we see an enemy. Good. That's fine. Wait, how do we attack? Oh shoot, do we not have things equipped or something? Hold on, change. Oh my god, dude. Get your gun in hand. Okay. That's actually one thing that I, Why did these guys start combat and I gave them, literally their commanders like, here, you get this gun, you get this gun, you get this gun. These guys were like, thanks, and they just threw them into their backpacks. Didn't occur to them to put their freaking weapons in their hand. Oh, dudes. Okay, come on. Change. Hey, you have a sniper rifle. Maybe you can actually help us here. See if you can actually snipe this dude. Oh yeah, fire. And we want to fire at this guy. I'm gonna blow his head off. Aiming shot accuracy is 62%. Can do a snapshot at 32%. Can we aim? Do we have enough action points? Not enough action points. So aiming shots really do take a lot of action points. I moved this turn, so I couldn't use the aim. Oh dear God. So end fire. And let's get the hell out of here so he doesn't kill us. I don't have enough action points to get away. See, now this is why you need to move out in a squad so that you can each cover each other's back. So this guy here, he's got 30 action points. Okay, he's going to risk it. He's going to go and try and attack. We could do, I think we could do an aim shot with him. Wait, he has better accuracy throwing his weapon at the enemy? Auto shot. Okay. Whoops, cancel. We want to... Oh, I guess I have to go and select this enemy. Okay, wait. 5% accuracy with the auto shot, but only takes 2 action points. 10... Oh, man. There's like some serious like poker level math here, like calculating pot odds. Let's just snapshot at him. Oh, we got him! Sweet! See, now the trick with this game is you really want to make sure you're killing enemies before they even have a shot to open fire at you. Because if he had actually opened fire at me, he probably would have killed my guys in maybe a hit or two. I mean, one thing with the XCOM games that I know from experience is that your guys don't have a hell of a lot of health. Okay, here. How about you equip the freaking rocket launcher that we gave you? Okay, he doesn't really see any enemies, so they might not actually be over there. Let's take this guy too. Select. Change. Take that. Okay, you guys are going to cover the rear. And then we'll end our turn. Pretty easy controls. There we go. Now in XCOM, it was always a very tense moment when it was the enemy's turn to move, because you hear them like stepping all over the place and stuff. Without the sound effects here, it's not as bad. But apparently this game has morale. So if one of your soldiers witnesses his buddy getting killed, I think it affects him. I'm not sure exactly how. If I had to guess, I would say maybe it makes him less accurate. It takes away his action points, or it makes him like not want to get into combat, something like that. But okay, this guy, select. He'll hide behind that table. And this guy, we're actually breaking up our team here. This may be a good choice or a horrible choice. Uh-oh. Now, see, I have so few action points, I might as well keep running. Oh, damn it! And I'm totally gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, so that droid was lying in wait like a total jerk, and one of my guys is dead. And that's just how easy it goes in Laser Squad here. So I wish I had the rocket guy. Maybe we should bring him in. He ain't doing no good out here. Let's do it. Oh my god. Wait. He took like 2 steps and he couldn't move any further. Uh-oh. I guess maybe the rocket like weighs you down? Oh shoot, and this heavy laser's weighing this guy down. Okay, so, you know, taking these heavy weapons may have been a mistake. my guys may die before they even get a chance to use them, before that guy has a chance to fire his one rocket. He's got to be thinking to himself, what has my commander signed me up for? He literally gave me a single rocket. Does he want me to die? Okay, we're gonna go like this. Try and corner that robot that killed my dude. I feel like we're killing little R2-D2s. Because it's not like we're killing like humanoid robots. We're killing like... They look like trash cans. Okay, hold on. Oh no, he can move. I don't know why he... Oh, maybe because it already moved him that turn. Okay. He's just gonna stay there. Let's check this guy out. Oh, so it does. So he has morale, he has stamina, wounds, burden, heavy object, terrain, floor. Lots of interesting statistics. You know, this is kind of like the equivalent of playing with army men as a kid, only you have rules. Well, this guy might as well move forward. You know, 5 action points. You ain't doing nothing with that. Okay. Move. And... Well, let's check the scanner for a second here. Okay, so we have no idea where the enemy is. I think those X's on the far left are out of the playable area. I believe that's what that represents. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the turn and pray we do not get ambushed. Oh, that looks like an alien from XCOM. I keep talking about XCOM. Oh, we have an opportunity fire. Yes. All right, eat it. How about we go? Let's just go snap. He's so close. Can we do it again? Not enough action points. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. How do we get out of this? Oh, we can check the info. Look at that. We got like weapons and skills and stuff. Why is it like I'm not pressing anything to make it go away? It's weird. Okay. I've accepted that there's nothing else I can do. Can you let me end the turn now? There we go. End turn. For some reason it was like stuck there. It was kind of like bugged out. Like, look, this is kind of bugged. No. What's happening? Oh no, the game bugged out. Seriously? Well, and a rather unfortunately anticlimactic ending to the ZX Spectrum version of XCOM. But really, honestly, I just wanted to check that one out for nostalgia's sake so we could hop in and see what it was like. Because, really, I was kind of a little more interested in this version, the DOS version, the version that came about 4 years after the fact. So let's go ahead and check it out. You can see, obviously, there have been a few graphical updates. We got music in the background. So we were playing the Assassins. It gives you the same missions as the ZX Spectrum version, which is kind of cool. The Cyber Hordes. Guys, does this guy totally look like that guy from Empire Strikes Back? The, like, android who is Lando Calrissian's servant? And he's kind of standing behind, like, a map or something that looks like maps I've seen in Rebel bases. Like Leia was looking at Hoth or something like that. This totally looks like Hoth. This totally looks like Han Solo. This, I don't know what this is. This guy looks like he's having his face ripped off, like it's pasted on or something. This is like out of, I don't know what this is, a Tom Clancy thing. And this looks like a Wookiee or something from behind. Let's go with the Cyber Hordes, because I like the name of that. So Laser Squad, even the original, did come with 5 different campaigns, and then I think it was even expanded after that. So we're getting the 5 campaigns here. The rebel planet Azar is under attack from Imperial droid squads. The base contains 7 stabilizer cores which prevent seismic instability under the planet's thin crust. Oh my god, the Imperial squad leaders have pinpointed a weakness in Azar's defenses and have assembled a squad designed for task force cores. If they succeed, the existence of the entire rebel colony Azaria would be threatened. Holy crap, I'm not pressing buttons to make that go on, by the way. I'm just trying to read it before it disappears. So the interface has been significantly improved, I would say, which is nice. It's a nice upgrade here. A nice visual upgrade, nice auditory upgrade. We got like little character portraits now. We can actually see the weapons that we're picking. It's pretty cool. Okay, so here's my plan. Let's go ahead and equip these guys with sort of like some basic stuff. And we'll go ahead and like upgrade people as as is sort of fit. Because we got a big team here. So let's go ahead and upgrade people with some basic stuff here. And then we'll create a few like heavy weapons guys. 1, 2, 3. Now one thing that I really did like about XCOM is this part was way faster. This feels a little slow. In fact, I'm totally gonna edit all this stuff out. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and equipped my whole squad here. I have $1 left. But basically we have the haves and the have-nots. Although this person got really good armor because there had a bit of money left over. But these guys all have sort of heavy weapons or machine guns. There's no rocket launcher in this mission, unfortunately. That's okay, I probably would have blown myself up. And then there are a bunch of these dudes who just have normal laser guns. Don't know what this does. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go forward. So one complaint I have about this game is it does take quite a while to sort of set things up. It is very slow, essentially. Okay, wait. Where can we deploy, though? Let's be like a deploy section. It says press fire to deploy. Trying. So that's weird. It says press fire to deploy, but it like starts me in the middle of the map, way far away from where I'm allowed to deploy. I'm just gonna deploy my guys here. In a big old clump. Wait, can I deploy up here too? Well, I could have. Oh shoot, there's like a whole area up here. Now, yeah, I'll spread my guys out, why not? Oh man, I could deploy it all the way over here. I want to like undeploy it. Oh no, there's only like one guy out there by himself. Okay, well he's on a recon mission. Let's see who this is. This is Corporal Hansen. There's a way to check out his statistics. Let's see if we can do it. So here's our map. Corporal Hansen is scanning the zone. Everyone's down here. They're like, dude, tell us if there's trouble and try not to die. Okay. We got some really awesome graphical upgrades, by the way, I think here. I don't know about you guys, but this stuff looks amazing to me. It brings back memories of like Dune 2 and like Wolfenstein, Commander Keen, all the great DOS games, just looking at the graphics. I mean, look at that guy's face. It actually looks pretty damn realistic. That's pretty cool. We got his little heartbeat monitor, and we got all his skills here. He sucks at close combat. Hopefully he doesn't get into any fights. But yeah, it's amazing what 4 years can basically do in terms of you know, the graphics and the interface of a game. Oh, we don't have enough action points. We used them all. He literally turned and he opened a door and that was it. He was like, you know what? I'm done. Peace. Okay, so do we have to do this thing where we actually have to select our weapons? Do we really have to do this? This is another minor complaint of mine. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through and literally select everyone's, nope, not look at the scanner, select everybody's weapon. So you know what? I'm gonna skip this too, because this is just tedious. Okay, my squad has finally all armored up, selected their weapons. One thing I don't like is you can't move the mouse to the edge of the screen and have it scroll. You have to like click to have it scroll, which is kind of annoying. They're like punching the wall. Doesn't this look like Princess Leia, by the way, from Star Wars? A lot of Star Wars references in here. I'm willing to bet they probably did that like intentionally. Like they were looking at popular sci-fi. Oh, don't walk over there. Okay, whatever. They were looking at popular sci-fi, trying to figure out which faces of characters they should use. Like this also, this looks like Busey, Gary Busey. This looks like Cuba Gooding Jr. Troop Connolly. Okay. Alright, I guess we're done. So let's go ahead and end our turn and see what fresh hell awaits us. So the enemy droids, the R2-D2s of the world, are moving along. I thought we'd be fighting some Chewbacca's. I guess not. What's kind of interesting is they're calling the enemy team droids. I do know that George Lucas actually owns a copyright, or maybe he doesn't anymore. Maybe now it's Disney. But he owned a copyright on the word droid. So I don't know how they got away with that. I know he's definitely sued other people for using the word droid, or like threatened to, and they had to change it and stuff. Kind of actually crazy when you think about it, that you're allowed to copyright like a word like droid. Like, it seems like that should just be in the popular vernacular. It doesn't seem like that should be something that you're allowed to hold on to. Oh, God, we're going to be slowed down by this guy. Okay, Trooper Stein, we're going to make him move out of the way in a turn or two. Because now, this is not how you want to go to war, all lined up one at a time, walking down a hallway. This is a recipe for disaster. I don't know if we're going to make it too far. But we'll try. We'll give it the old try. Cyber droids. I love the graphics in this game. It not only reminds me of XCOM, but it's like also is like just really feels like its own graphics too. Like it's really cool the what they've done here. One thing, you know, if I'm listing complaints, if I were to complain, I would say one thing that is a little no, you jerk. Oh, and he's at action points. Wow. Stein, you're the worst. One thing about this game is it is a rather slow game, and these menu things don't really, like, there's no tooltip, so I have no idea what this is, no idea what this is, no idea what this is. I thought this was like game settings to like quit the game. I thought this would like, might exit the whole map. I thought this would be like the adjust sound settings or something. This is the map, this is like next soldier, this is use your inventory. This is to bring up the like system settings where you can like save and load, or you can end your turn right here. I do wish they had a bit more, like the interface. They did such a great job with the graphics of this game. I wish they had actually kind of had tooltips somewhere to actually explain it, so you didn't have to look it up in a manual. I feel like that kind of stuff, like, it became more and more common as the years have gone on, but in some of these old games, they really don't explain things very well. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Theme Park, where I liked the idea of Theme Park, but I did have difficulty figuring out all the controls and menu system. It wasn't as intuitive as I would have liked it. And I feel like modern games have really improved on that front. But, you know, hey, you get what you pay for, I suppose. Which, I don't know how that relates to this game, but... Okay, where are the enemies? They must all be, like, in the far side of the map here. So let's go ahead and select this dude here. Why does he only have 17 action points? This is like the worst soldier ever. he didn't do training well enough. He's like, guys, if you could just hold on for 2 seconds, I just need to catch my breath here. They gave me a really big gun. They gave me the biggest gun in the world. I'm supposed to kill things with it. It's a big gun to hold on to. A lot of responsibility. He kind of looks like Bruce Willis. But he does not have the stamina of Bruce Willis. I don't know how he's supposed to kill things with 17 action points. I don't even think it's enough to like actually use a weapon. I don't know. Okay, so I wonder where these guys really are. Kind of feels like they're just hanging out in like a barracks. They're like on a space moon somewhere. They were on vacation and they decided to all go for a walk with their guns together. Nothing suspicious about that. Okay. So we're doing a lot of walking around. God damn it. Why would they give that guy so few action points? Like, what are you supposed to do with those characters? This is a very, very slow-paced game. I like tactical games, but I like tactical games where I can actually get into it. I feel like there's just going to be a whole lot of me, like, talking and waiting for action. Like, okay, we'll do one more turn, and if I don't see enemies, we're totally going to have to skip ahead here. Okay, what do you guys think? Where are the enemies at? So we were able to spawn anywhere around here. You know what? I should have spawned like way over here. I didn't even realize. So I think once we start crossing these hallways, we'll encounter enemies. So, hell. Okay, let's line this guy up. He's already out of breath. Can't do a thing. Can't do a goddamn thing. Next enemy or next dudes. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna jump forward yet again. Oh my god, we have some action. Something actually shot at me. Yes! It would suck if he killed the, like, soldier who he was shooting at, because then after all this work, there would be... we wouldn't be able to shoot back, so we spent all this time just to get killed. I mean, I like a tactical game as much as the next guy, but we've honestly probably spent like, I've probably spent like 20 minutes of my life just trying to get to combat. I have yet to actually really kill anything in this game. And it's a shame, because the longer I play this game, the more I'm like, you know what, this is actually really, really, really tedious. Oh wait, Oh, okay, I thought they killed this guy. Okay, he's still alive. He only has 8 action points. Where did this shot come from? Holy crap, he shot me from all the way down there? You need a sniper rifle for that. Alright, let's shoot him back. Let's hit this dude. It's interesting how it enters like target mode once you go to fire. I kind of like that, actually. It's interesting. Different from XCOM. I wouldn't have minded this interface in XCOM, I gotta say. I keep harping on and going back to XCOM, but it really feels playing this game like getting a new version of XCOM. Maybe, I mean, technically that's kind of what it is, but anyway, enough of my blathering on. Let's actually shoot at this guy. So, let's try this. Okay, I did an aim shot, and I shot the wall. So that was not very useful. Okay, let's just keep trying. We'll do another aim shot. Hitting the wall again. It doesn't use very many action points to actually do this, but my guy, he is the worst shot in the world, and I've used up all my action points. So now I'm basically dead. That's okay. Get out of this mode. It's like chancing it every time I click on something because I don't know what exactly that menu option is going to do. Okay, this dude. Oh, this guy looks ready for combat. Okay, he's going to try and come down and see if he can get in the fight, get in the brawl, so to speak. He's just going to wait there for now. Hopefully he can't be shot. These guys are going to keep moving forward. You know what? Forget it. I'm just running full speed because I need to see some action here. We've encountered one enemy. This game requires patience, but of which I have little. It is interesting how, like, they're on a grid totally. Like, they're totally on a grid. But, like, if I click up here, it's one grid point up, but it's a lot over. He doesn't walk up and then a bunch over. He'll go at, like, a diagonal line directly to this. Like, watch. Oh, maybe he won't. But, well, if he had enough action points, he would have. It's hard to explain what I mean without showing you. I'll show you on the next turn. But let's see what happens. Let's watch one of my soldiers die. Why not? Oh god, there's a lot of things. A lot of cyber droids are finally showing up. Somebody's now died. I think that was the guy who couldn't shoot. That's okay. He wasn't very useful to me anyway. I would like to kill at least one enemy. That's my goal. Alright, let's check our little map here. Check our radar. Well, that guy's gone. I think that's where my dead guy is. In XCOM, you could actually revive people. So, okay, hold on. Let me shoot this guy, and I'll show what I was talking about in terms of the movement that I think is kind of interesting. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're like the corporal? I forgot to equip your freaking weapon. Okay, well, let's waste all your action points to do that so that you can die in front of this thing. And we'll have you attack. We're going to have you... Oh, this is weird. Now once you're in the attacking mode, it does automatically scroll. Why doesn't it automatically scroll in the other mode? I actually would have loved that feature. Maybe it's an option I can turn on, who knows. Here, just auto-fire at this thing. Use up all your action points and unload. Oh, look at it all! It's like that scene in Predator when he grabs the chain gun and he just fires blindly into the jungle. He's like, ah! Okay, that worked out surprisingly effectively. So Corporal Hanson here is going to continue to hold the line. And we gun something down. Here, let me select this guy. Okay, so he's on a grid. Normally, in a normal game, if I click like here, he would like maybe go up diagonally here and then walk over, so he'd make a bit of a J, a sideways J. But he's just actually going to take a direct line like this, which I think is kind of cool. See, that's kind of neat. Is that they're on a grid, but they kind of did what they could to make it not feel like a grid. I don't know. It's a minor thing, but I kind of like those minor touches in games. Okay. Now, we had such effectiveness. I wish you could click on this to actually see where the enemy is. But we had such effectiveness with the... Wait, what is this option? Is that like switch ammo? I don't even know. We had such effectiveness with the auto-fire that I'm thinking we just go auto-fire yet again. Let's actually look at what we're shooting at here. This is a cyber droid. Looks like a human in a robot mask. Looks like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. Oh my god, look how little his action points are. I feel bad for that guy. He has high morale, high stamina, low agility. He has terrible weapon combat, and he killed my one dude. It's embarrassing. Alright, let's, we're going to... Oh! Snapshot, I guess? I don't think I do have full auto with this gun. I think only the heavies have it. And I'm out of action points. I'm probably going to die now. Okay, well, time well spent, I guess. Alright. Now, let's see what we got here. What is this? It doesn't. I don't even have enough action points to figure out what it is. What is this? Damn it! Why do people who have no action points have that option? Wait, why can he shoot? Does he see something? I hate how they walk into walls. That's actually kind of stupid. They did all this work to like program them to like walk on these nice angles when they like have to walk up and down. You know, change their vertical height when they're walking left and right. But then they like have them like literally be so stupid they'd walk into a wall. Why would I command a soldier to walk into a wall? How many army generals are there like, the tactics require that you go slam your face into that wall. Good luck, soldier. It's like, no, that's always a miscommunication. We never intentionally want soldier. Okay, and he walked over here and I misclicked over here, then he walked back and wasted action points. That used to happen in XCOM 2. That's actually one downside to the control scheme, is that when you click for someone to go, the same option to select the next soldier is the option to select the current soldier to walk somewhere. So if you accidentally don't click on... Yeah, he's dead. If you accidentally don't click on the soldier who you want to go somewhere, or who you want to select, you'll have the last guy go somewhere. You guys know what I'm talking about. We're losing soldiers left and right, by the way. Wait, is that a dead droid? I think that is. Okay. It's funny how when the soldiers die, they like spin around in a circle. They're like, ah, I'm dead. Okay, there was a guy around here who totally shot up some kind of... Oh, he was up here and he shot into here. Okay, we're totally going to ambush this guy. We have 30 action points to do it. Oh my god. Okay, well then she's going to kick the wall for no reason. Stop kicking the wall. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea to have them like standing one behind the other, because I feel like the guy in the back might shoot the guy in the front. I don't know if they're smart enough to not do that. Pro tip, don't kill your allies. Does this guy have a gun equipped? I feel like he does not. I'm going to go ahead and make sure he does. Waste some action points. Why not? We got action points to spare. It's not like they're doing us any good anyway. Okay. This guy's just slow. He's like falling behind. Well, cross your fingers, guys. Let's see how many of my men survive the next round here. That looks like Ripley, by the way, and the hidden movement thing on the left there. Totally looks like Ellen Ripley. Why is he destroying those? Is that part of his mission? Are we failing? Victory points 100. Turns left 61. Holy crap. Wow. I mean, again, I'm all for like a tactical game, but like it would be like a 3-hour affair to play like one round of this like properly, to like go through and like plan your attacks and stuff. And there's no one here. Where was he shooting up this stuff? I would love to know. Why was it showing me if no one could see? Okay, so we need a room like that. Where are rooms like that? That's the only room like that that I know of. Seriously, where was that guy? On the enemy turn, there was a guy shooting up stuff like this. And he's nowhere to be found now. Very bizarre. Oh, I'm sure he'll ambush us in a moment. Guess we shouldn't worry too much. Well, should we go down here? Why not, eh? I get the feeling that probably the soldiers under my command would start to feel like their general actually doesn't have a plan. And they would be right. It's not a good idea to have someone commanding you who really doesn't have like a solid plan of where they want to go or what they want to do. Kind of winging it. Winging it is never a good strategy in combat situations. I'm no soldier, but I know that much. Okay, so there was a guy who killed those two. I'm just going to stand here and guard. Hey, it worked out so well last time. Why not try this again? Oh, he was way over here. I gotcha. Okay. Well, we're going to take our time here. It's the name of the game, right? Oh, stop kicking the wall. Useless. I feel like I have bumbling henchmen here. Like, I seriously feel like one of those supervillains who's, like, really upset with his henchmen because they can't do anything right. That's what I got going on right here, right now. This laser squad is an embarrassment squad. He just got shot in the back. Opportunity fire, yes! Finally, the tables have turned. Where is the enemy? There he is. Oh, we're going full auto on this mofo. Do it! Oh, you missed every shot. You suck. Alright, use up all your action points. Do it again. Oh my god. I do like how it lets you select the number of bullets you want to fire in that auto shot, but it was pretty useless to me. Didn't help me at all. And now I'm gonna die. You freaking Chewbacca's, whatever the hell you are, robo droids, killing all my good guys. Okay, where's this guy? Because he totally got shot in the back. Okay, how dare you? How dare you, sir? Corporal Hansen here does not take kindly to being shot in the back. To show you his rage, he's just gonna open fire on you. That's what you get. This guy's never heard of something called conserving ammo. Not in his wheelhouse. He likes to go. He just goes from 0 to 60. There's nothing in between. He's completely calm or completely enraged. There's no buildup of anger with him. Oh, what the? Does she have no action points because she was shot? Or she used them up for opportunity fire, or whatever the hell happened? Yeah, we're just marching these guys to their death. I guess if you were playing this more tactically, what you should be doing is moving these guys in like an effective group, constantly sort of having their backs covered. Oh shoot, there was an enemy there. Constantly having them cover each other's backs and like go into rooms tactically and so on and so forth. Oh, you are useless. No. We want to keep firing for what little good it's doing. Not enough action points. Okay, so now this guy's dead too. Yeah, fair enough. I should have one guy like throw his weapon at the enemy. That'd be really funny. Like have him just burn through all his ammo with like an auto fire and then literally throw his gun at the enemy. I wonder if that's ever actually happened. You see that in movies. It's kind of like a joke. Like when somebody throws their weapon at an enemy. I guess once in a while there'll be like a really smooth like James Bond suave type where like he'll unload all his bullets and then he'll like toss his enemy and the enemy will intuitively catch it because that's what people do when you toss something to them, and then that will create a moment of confusion where the James Bond character can like kick the guy's butt. So it's like throwing a weapon at an enemy can actually be both comedic and effective in the context of movies at least. But in the context of this game, I don't think throwing my weapon. I mean, first of all, how far would you have to throw it? Like they're shooting at me from like the long ends of hallways. You'd have to throw that weapon like a football to actually hit someone. Who's left alive, by the way? I think at least half my men are dead. Okay. We got Corporal Hansen. He has no action points, but he's been surprisingly effective. The only reason this guy's alive is because he doesn't have enough action points to actually make it to the battle. This is like the guy who's gonna like... He's like out of breath. He's like running to the battlefield. Here's all this bullets flying and lasers shooting. He's like, oh my god, I gotta get there. I gotta back on my team. And he gets there and literally everyone is dead. And then he's the only survivor. And then, of course, when they pick him up, he's like, oh, it was a bloodbath. I saved as many as I could, but, you know, my heroism can only go so far. There's, like, no one left alive to call him a total liar. Okay, let's just go with that. My tactics for this game have slowly waned as the game is... I mean, we're now up to, like, an hour. I've been playing this for an hour. I've cut a lot of stuff out. But, like, I've been playing this for an hour, guys. That's crazy. Again, I like these tactical games, but this is like a lot. It's such a slow-paced game. It's crazy. And it's slow-paced, and I suck at it. Did we get him or not? No, I don't think we did. I thought we got him, and I was going to be like, alright, the guy, easy, easy, easy. But no, he's still alive. Oh my god, he fired a missile at us. Oh my god. And my guy was like, wah, 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 as he like spun around in a circle repeatedly. That like takes flair. Like when somebody kills you and you have enough energy left to like spin around 3 or 4 or 5 times before you die, it feels like you could have used some of that energy to live or something. Oh man. We're in a lot of trouble, guys. I think we've killed like 2 enemies, and both times it was like our commander or our colonel or whatever who did the killing. These guys here, they're in a hell of a lot of trouble. Also, like, what are these courtyards here? There's just like a random courtyard in the middle of like an office building, and there's no way to get in there. Imagine that existed in like your office. There's like rooms you literally can't go in. There's windows so you can look in and see what it looks like in there, but you actually can't go in, and there's just like a full-on, you know, park in there. There's like trees and grass and little chipmunks walking around. Full-on park. Can't get in there. It's just there for, it's not even there for show, it's just there for like to make you feel at ease, like mentally. Oh god. What fresh hell is this? Oh, they didn't come kill me. Okay. So there's 6 droids left and there's 4 of us. If we get our stuff together, we could potentially give them a run for their money. Stop kicking the wall. Oh, that's my least favorite part of this game. How it like lets you kick the wall. Seems very like just ridiculous. Like, why did they program that in? Like, is that ever effective? I guess it must be. There must be like a mission where it's like, soldier, we need you to go kick this wall. We need several wall kicks, and the droids will stop at nothing to stop you. Or maybe like, is it like Metal Gear Solid where if you kick the wall it creates like a sound effect and it will lure droids to you? If that was a thing, that would actually be amazing. That would be a really cool feature. I have a feeling it's not a thing, but okay, I'm trying to reserve at least half of their action points. What? Oh, that's like reload. Okay. I mean, that does not look like reload. It looks like, here, missile, bullets, rockets. This doesn't look like select a weapon. This is just like knives and a grenade launcher. This kind of looks like fire, I get that. Next turn, that makes sense. This looks like options. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what it did. Oh, it like put my gun away in my back. Oh, god damn it. Yes, have a handy option so you can put your gun away in the middle of combat. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh man, I don't know what they're doing. That totally is Ellen Ripley, by the way. I swear, there's like the Star Wars droid guy from Cloud City in this game, and Ellen Ripley. It's no joke. Miss. Miss. And I don't have any more action points. Man, my guys suck. Look how close she was, too. Oh my god. The guy behind her died, but she didn't. Probably what happened is that she ducked and like the guy behind her was like, what the? Ah! It was like a rocket like hit him right in the face. He didn't even realize what was happening. He just saw the person in front of him duck and it was like, oh my god. That's the type of team spirit we have on Gaming J's Laser Squad. A squad that was sent in to kill 8 robots that were malfunctioning. All of his team is slowly being picked off. There's very little command structure going on here. There's 2 enemies that I can see, which is means I'm in a hell of a lot of trouble. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my plan. I'm going to try and like auto fire at this guy, the far guy, and I'm just going to hope that bullets hit the near one. Kind of working. And I'm at action points. Now I'm actually dead. There's nothing that I can do to save that person. Trooper Zephyr, I salute you. Good job. Better luck in the next world. Oh, we're at action points. Okay. Does this guy have any? This useless slug of a human being? You let your whole team die by your inactivity. I guess we're supposed to go as slow as him, probably. Although he does have an autocannon. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe I weighed him down. I encumbered him too much. That's okay. There is a feature in XCOM that allows you to reserve action points. So you can click a button, and then it won't use more than half your action points to move. Yeah, that was no surprise there. And that would be a handy feature here, because sometimes I use too many action points. It would be nice to reserve enough for like an auto fire or something like that. Also, again, selecting the number of bullets that you shoot in an auto fire is actually pretty cool. In XCOM, you always shoot 3, I believe, so you can't actually adjust that. It is kind of neat to be able to select, do you want a short, medium, or long auto fire? That'd be a pretty cool feature. All right, let's... the strategy now is every man for himself. This guy has tons of action points, but he hasn't seen any action. Also, he's never going to see action again once he dies, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's just end this farce. My team was not... I blame it on training. I think they didn't train my soldiers well enough before they just thrust them into battle. What were these guys supposed to do? They had very little training. They had never used a gun before in their life. This guy is woefully out of shape. Corporal Goldberg. Seems like all the corporals really don't have any action points to spare. Where was stuff happening? Over here somewhere? I don't know. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh, and I'm at action points. I was going to say, let's try and kill one more enemy, and then maybe we'll just abandon the mission. Because I think we're about to die. You know what? Let's end this on a bang. Kill me with your missile. My guy's suicidal now. He's seen too many of his comrades die. He doesn't want to live in a world where Laser Squad is an ineffective policing force. Victory to Droid Squad. Oh, they didn't even kill me. Wait. And why is, like, Droid Squad represented by, like, an African rebel? Like, he's holding, like, a machine gun, which we haven't seen in this game. They use lasers and rockets. He's clearly human. And he's not dressed futuristically at all. He looks like he's, like, some kind of, like, rebel in the Congo. That is the most perplexing victory screen for robots that I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Alright. Well, Laser Squad. Hey, we had some fun with this game, I think. You know, we tried it out on the ZX Spectrum. Really, you know, it kind of bugged out, so we didn't actually even get that far. But I just really wanted to touch base with the ZX Spectrum anyway. And considering this took me over an hour to play on the DOS version, it's kind of a good thing, probably, that the ZX Spectrum kicked out when it did, so this doesn't become like a 2.5 hour Let's Play, you know, to just try out this game. I will say that the ZX Spectrum game, some of the pros behind it are that it is surprisingly intuitive and easy to control, even with the keyboard, even with the funky QA/OP being up, down, left, right. It was surprisingly easy to control. It was a great tactical game. I mean, the gameplay hasn't changed much between the DOS and the ZX Spectrum version. Let's just see what the story is behind my missile. We'll just play while I talk. So the gameplay hasn't really changed. The interface has gotten far better for the DOS version in terms of graphics and in terms of story and in terms of... I mean, this game just looks like $1 million better than the ZX Spectrum game in terms of, you know, the colors and everything. There is something very nostalgic about the ZX Spectrum graphics as well. But in terms of, like, the interface and stuff, it's slightly improved, but it's also slightly confusing because they went with images rather than text. In the ZX Spectrum game, I never had any confusion about what I was selecting. In this DOS version, the icons are very pretty, but it adds this layer of confusion slightly if you don't know what any of the icons mean. Also, like, it does take a lot longer to assign weapons and stuff. Like, if you go through all these weapons, there's the rocket launcher. I wonder if we should just, like, do a round where we have nothing but rockets. No, you know what? I can't, because it would take me, like, forever to actually find an enemy to kill. Ooh, look at Private Anderson. He looks like a hacker. Oh, they have explosives? That's cool. It is neat how different missions have, like, different weapons and stuff. Like, this does feel like a game that has a lot going on for it. It'd be very cool to play. I think the issue is when you sit down, you have to say, I'm going to play this for like 2.5 hours, and each level is going to be like a big commitment. And that's what I've learned about Laser Squad here today, is it is not a game you can play, you couldn't play a match in 20 minutes. This is going to be like a 2.5 hour affair if you want to do it right and you want to actually pass the level. You have to like plan, you'll have to strategize, you have to move out very slowly. And because of that, you know, I don't know if this is necessarily a game for everyone. I am a massive fan of XCOM. I was very much looking forward to playing this game, but after playing it, I really just got to say, it is a very tedious game. And I don't say that's, you know, trying to put the game down, it's just the matter of fact. Oh my god, that looks like Hillary Clinton. Look at that. That's crazy. It's like Private Harris. Military Clinton. So yeah, take it for what it's worth. If you're looking for a game that's very tactical, this game may be the game for you. It's a great little retro title. I almost don't even know which version I recommend. You know, DOS versus ZX Spectrum. ZX Spectrum is definitely the original, and it definitely has very tight, fast, and simple controls, and so if you just want the gameplay, I almost would go for that. If you want a game that has much more DOS-y character with like beautiful colors and great pixel art and like all that jazz, then you may actually want to go for the DOS version here. I do love the look of this one. You know, so yeah, I mean, we learned a lot here today. We learned that you can never trust the robots. They may look like African rebels, but they definitely are evil robots. And in terms of whether you should actually... Imagine we just load this guy up with explosives. Oh man, could we just make a bunch of suicide bombers? That would be hilarious. Anyway. You know, should you actually play this game before you die? My advice... I wanted to say definitely for this game, but I'm gonna like rank this down a little to sort of the probably/maybe range. It is definitely a game that when it came out was a great game. It inspired games like XCOM. Oh look, we're in like... That's cool. I love how they mix up the terrain. I mean, you know, there's things that's going on in this game. It is pretty damn cool. The thing that really takes away from it is the tedium of the game. And again, that's not like the kiss of death. It doesn't mean that no one should play it. It just means that if you play it, you got to know that you're sitting down for like a long affair. So I rank this one sort of in the maybe/probably range, because I think that not everyone's going to have the patience for this game these days. I think the game could have been sped up quite a bit, and like by giving people more action points and making things a little better. But you know, that said, I think this is a solid game, and you would certainly be making a good choice if you decided to spend the time to actually play it and have some fun with it. So, yeah. And this is a two-player game, by the way. The original XCOM was not. There's a two-player like hack to it out there, but you can play this two players. So if you are looking for the XCOM experience, but you want to play against a friend, this could be it too. But again, you got to treat this like a game of Risk. You know, it's a game that you sit down, you play all afternoon together. You're not going to get much else done. Anyway, oh man, could we totally equip this guy? Give him like the explosives? Yes. Okay, he's just gonna suicide bomb his own team here. This is it. He is, yeah, he's gonna do it. Okay, now what happens? Wait, now we just end our turn. I want to see our team blow up. Hey, it's the robot guy, Officer Marsh. Officer Turner. Whoa, we're fighting like evil. That looks like Jim Carrey. These why do these faces just look like famous people? That's hilarious. Also, is that really Hillary Clinton? I guess she couldn't have been that popular back when this came out. So they can't debate. That looks like Jack Nicholson. There's Jim Carrey. Totally. Okay, I threw an explosive. I might not have primed it, so I don't think it's actually going to do anything. In XCOM, you could do this too. You could like throw explosives that were primed back and forth between your players. So it's like one guy could prime it, you could toss it forward, and then you could like toss it into a building. It's actually quite cool. Anyway, I'm rambling on and on and on. We're lost in the mind. My team is going to die. And guys, this is where we part ways. If you have enjoyed this playthrough, if you've enjoyed checking out Laser Squad with me today, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll be back in a couple days with a new video and a new game, and you don't want to miss out on that. So until next time, take care of yourselves, guys, and peace. Alright, this guy, he's got a rocket. He's going to kill his own team. He's sick of taking orders. Oh, but he also doesn't have enough action points. He stood there awkwardly for a while, aiming his bazooka at his team, waiting for his action points to regenerate. Then he was like, okay, now I'm going to betray you all. You were never my friends. You were just my mission. Oh, but he killed himself. Okay, at least they died too. Oh, and the explosives went off. Sweet.